Hey guys, this is Adam with Eaglewood Homes. Today we're going to be going over some of the electrical safety features in your home. We're going to start off with GFI outlets and take a look at some AFIs in the breaker panel and some other simple things in the breaker panel. Every Eaglewood home has a series of GFIs that are throughout it. They're kind of specific to the model that you live in. But if you ever have an outlet that's not working, usually the first thing I'm going to look for is a GFI outlet. And I happen to be standing here in the kitchen, and there's one right here. You'll know the GFI outlets because they have this indicator light and a test and reset button. When the outlets are on and the GFI is not tripped, you'll notice that the light is on. We have two buttons here, test. So by pushing the test button, I'm manually tripping the GFI, and you'll notice that the indicator light went off. So now none of the outlets that are hooked to this GFI are going to work. So if it ever does trip, first thing we notice is the light is off, and we just go to this reset button and push that, and it comes right back on. Okay, so just to go over this one more time, I turned off all the lights so it's a little bit easier to see. This thing's just really difficult to see unless you're looking like super close to it. But you'll notice that's the light on, and then I'm gonna trip it again. Light goes off, so again, none of those outlets that are linked to this one are going to work. And then I'm gonna hit the button to reset, and the light comes back on. It's also important to note that if you are looking at that indicator light and it's just a blinking red on, off, on, off, on, off, the GFI has gone bad and it just needs to be replaced. All right, here we are out in the garage. 99% of the time in the homes that we build, the breaker panel, this guy is located out in the garage. A couple things I want to go over here is first the arc faults, which is these guys with the white up here. Second thing will be the main principle, which is this right here. Basically the main principle is the main power shut off for the whole house, so you flip that off, no power to anything. And then the last thing I want to show you is a couple of symbols on the panel label. So these are our AFIs, so any bedroom that has a closet, or any room that has a closet has to be arc fault protected. That's these guys. Like a GFI, you see that it has this test button, so by pushing that, I've manually tripped the station right there. You'll notice that this one's out of line, so anytime any breaker flips, it's obviously out of line with the rest of them, and if I try to turn it on, it won't go unless I go all the way off and then back on. Again, here's their main principle. We shut that guy off, no more power to the whole house. And then last thing I wanted to show you guys in here is you'll notice on this label right here, there's a couple different symbols. One of them is a circle with a cross through it. That is the symbol for light. And then the other one is a circle with two vertical lines, and that is a symbol for an outlet. I would also like to point out on our label here, basically it's a map for the entire house of what circuit goes where. So number 26 right here is bedroom number 1 and 2, lights and outlets, and you'll notice over here there's a imprinted number 26 next to this guy. Also, you know, just on the other side, number 3 would be the range, and this is number 3 right here. Anytime you're doing any replacement or work on any circuit, it's always a good idea to come out into the garage, find the particular breaker that you're working on. Let's say I'm working on the furnace, so by shutting off the furnace, now there is no more power going to the furnace at all. And then when I'm done, I can simply turn it back on and be right back in the same shape I was earlier. So those are some of the more simple solutions to simple electrical problems. And as always, I'd like to say thank you for watching, guys.